Hello friends! Welcome back to my channel Anime Zone Sensei. In this video, I will show you top 10 romance anime. If you like romance and love an anime, then this list for you. Of course, if you not subscribe my channel, then please subscribe and like this video. So let's start the Number 10. Rent a Girlfriend. Kazuya Kinoshita is a 20-year-old college student who has a wonderful girlfriend, the bright and sunny Mommy Nanami. But suddenly, he doesn't. Without warning, Mommy breaks up with him, leaving him utterly heartbroken and lonely. Seeking to soothe the pain, he hires a rental girlfriend through an online app. His partner is Chizuru Mizuhara, who through her unparalleled beauty and cute demeanor, manages to gain Kazuya's affection. But after reading similar experiences other customers had had with Chizuru, Kazuya believes her warm smile and caring personality were all just an act to toy with his heart, and he rates her poorly. Aggravated, Chizuru lambastes him for his shameless hypocrisy, revealing her true pert and hot-tempered self. This one-sided exchange is cut short, however, when Kazuya finds out that his grandmother has collapsed. Number 9. Life with an Ordinary Guy Who Reincarnated into a Total Fantasy Knockout. Since their days as students, Tsukasa Jinguji has had incredible luck with women due to his good looks. Hinata Tachibana has had almost none, overshadowed by Jinguji's brilliance. However, while Jinguji has never shown interest in the opposite sex, Tachibana is always desperate for a girlfriend. Despite their polar differences, they continue to be best friends even in their 30s as salarymen. One night, the two are returning home from a mixer where Jinguji was the center of attention as usual. In his drunken rambles, a frustrated Tachibana inadvertently wishes to become a beautiful girl with irresistible charm. As if the heavens were listening. A goddess suddenly shows herself before Jinguji and Tachibana, transporting them to another world to defeat the demon lord and simultaneously granting Tachibana's desire. Tachibana, now in the body of an impossibly perfect woman, has become so attractive that even Jinguji is captivated. Moreover, Tachibana grows aware of Jinguji's stunning appearance, finally understanding his popularity. Before they fall in love with each other, the duo must complete their mission or risk remaining prisoners to their infatuations forever. Number 8. Teasing Master Takagi-san. As summer break comes to an end, Nishikata is stoked to try out his newest pranks and finally outdo his classmate Takagi once and for all. Despite his losing streak, he is slowly getting to know the unrelenting workings of her crafty mind. However, he soon realizes that Takagi's motivations behind her teasing may not be what he initially assumed. One thing is certain though, each fun-filled day of strategizing and competing brings the two closer than ever. Number 7. Undefeated Bahamut Chronicle. Lux, a former prince of an empire named Arcadia that was overthrown via rebellion 5 years earlier, accidentally trespasses in a female dormitory's bathing area, sees the kingdom's new princess Lyshart naked, incurring her wrath. Lyshart then challenges Lux to a drag ride duel. Drag rides are ancient armored mechanical weapons that have been excavated from ruins all around the world. Lux used to be called the strongest drag knight, but now he's known as the undefeated weakest drag knight, because he will absolutely not attack in battle. After his duel with Lyshart, Lux ends up attending the female-only academy that trains royals to be drag knights. Number 6. The strongest sage with the weakest crest. At birth, mages randomly acquire one of the 4 crests that represents the extent of their magical capability. Equipped with a crest specializing in creation, a man named Gaius reached the ceiling of his potential, becoming known as the world's strongest sage. Despite his overwhelming power, he is unsatisfied with his abilities and desires to possess the mark suitable for close combat. Knowing that a person's crest is unchangeable, Gaius decides to reincarnate far into the future, hoping to alter his fate. Thousands of years later, Gaius is reborn as Matthias Hildesheimer, successfully obtaining his long-coveted crest. However, he is surprised to learn that in these times, magic has vastly waned, and the techniques that were once widely used are now nothing more than just a speck of legend. Moreover, the crest that he painstakingly strived to attain is now considered the weakest, merely dubbed the crest of failure. Number 5. How a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom. Together with his talented aides, the realist hero Kazuya Soma continues his quest of reinvigorating the Elfrieden kingdom through administrative reform. Having successfully conquered Van, the capital city of the Principality of Amadonia, Kazuya now faces the envoy from Grand Chaos Empire, who wishes to impose punishment for breaching the ban on war established by the Mankind Declaration Treaty. Despite the dire situation, Kazuya sees a path to avoid unnecessary conflict whilst gaining new allies. With his plan being seemingly perfect, the only barrier to success is gaining approval from the envoy. Number 4. The case study of Vanitas. Vanitas and no archivist head out to the town of Gavaden in search of the beast, an enormous wolf-like creature that has slaughtered hundreds of people. Suspecting that the beast is a curse-bearing vampire, Vanitas primarily aims to heal it using the powers of his grimoire. Along the way, the two get separated and suddenly travel back to the past to the exact moment the beast is lurking in the woods. After a battle against the gigantic wolf and a vampire hunter, Vanitas decides to team up with Jean in order to find No. Despite being allies, Jean's goal is the opposite of Vanitas, as she was tasked to kill the beast, suspecting it may be someone she used to know. Meanwhile, a severely wounded No is picked up by the mysterious Chloe Diapkier and her servant. Like No, Chloe is a vampire whose existence was erased from the public's knowledge. She has been a guardian for future generations, and once tried to find a way to become human again. While No is grateful to Chloe for her hospitality, little does he know that she might be siding with forces far more dangerous than the beast itself. Number 3. The Genius Prince's Guide to Raising a Nation Out of Debt. The king of Natra has fallen ill, leaving the only hope for his kingdom to his son, Prince Wine Salima Arbalest. Known to be capable and wise, he is the perfect candidate to become the prince regent. However, if the prince has anything to say about the matter, he would rather sell off the kingdom of Natra to the highest bidder. Since he wields the authority of the throne, no one can stop Wine from auctioning off the country and using the profits to retire in comfort. All he needs to do is raise the value of the small kingdom to maximize his gains. But whether Wine's grand plan will succeed remains to be seen, as his wit often surpasses even his own expectations, much to the benefit of the oblivious citizens of Natra. Number 2. Arifureta, from commonplace to world's strongest. Season 2. Transported to another world and left behind by his former friends, Hajime had to make his rise from literal rock bottom. It was in the labyrinth where he strengthened his weak magic and found several beautiful allies. Now, after saving his classmates, he ventures for Arisen to escort Miu and her mother. He'll fight and defeat anyone he has to in order to find a way home, including a god. Number 1. My dress-up darling. High school student Wakana Gojo spends his days perfecting the art of making Hina dolls, hoping to eventually reach his grandfather's level of expertise. While his fellow teenagers busy themselves with pop culture, Gojo finds bliss in sewing clothes for his dolls. Nonetheless, he goes to great lengths to keep his unique hobby a secret, as he believes that he would be ridiculed were it revealed. Enter Marin Kitagawa, an extraordinarily pretty girl whose confidence and poise are in stark contrast to Gojo's meekness. It would defy common sense for the friendless Gojo to mix with the likes of Kitagawa, who is always surrounded by her peers. However, the unimaginable happens when Kitagawa discovers Gojo's prowess with a sewing machine and brightly confesses to him about her own hobby, cosplay. Because her sewing skills are pitiable, she decides to enlist his help. As Gojo and Kitagawa work together on one cosplay outfit after another, they cannot help but grow close even though their lives are worlds apart.